try something real quick. What are my hotkeys? Microphone. Or not. Nope. Let me cancel that. Whatever. Alright. Wanted to check to see what hotkey my microphone mute was. Is it F2? It is. Alright. That's all I wanted to know. Anyway. We're back. 1169. About to reach 1170. Don't know if we're gonna reach the end of this flashback. It's been 2 weeks. I am forgetting. Okay, Harold got taken over. He's being controlled almost the exact parallel to Doflamingo and King Riku. That sort of situation. A lot of things related to One Piece happened throughout this week without a chapter. I saw some reactions on the new episode. Once again, I am not caught up on the anime whatsoever. I think I still need to watch as far back as the part where what was it? I haven't even seen Shanks' divine departure against Kid. Like I haven't even seen that. That's how far back I am. So it's a little after the fight between Blackbeard and Law. But I saw a lot of good things coming out of these recent anime episodes. Egghead is almost done. I'm pretty sure we already got the scene with Joy Boy and his hockey being unleashed, and we see a silhouette and the voice. We finally get Joy Boy's voice, same voice actress who did the original voice for Luffy back in the OVA. That was animated by I think I'm wrong on this. Was it animated by Production IG? I forgot. It was some animation studio that's not Toei, but clean, really poetic. I love it. Let's see if there's gonna be some new voice actors, a new voice cast for the remake. That'll be awesome. But outside of the anime, we have two brand new colors. One for the Weekly Shonen Jump, which I've already seen. The other one I saw a slight leak of. I saw a slight glimpse at the leaked color page, and it is Rox's crew. I think they're all suited up, so they're not in their usual attire, and that just makes it even better. It kind of reminds me of my favorite color page of where it's like some of the Straw Hats sitting on this long couch, and they have like flintlock pistols and cigars, some of the characters, and they're just like, they look real. They're like a real gang. They're not even a pirate crew. They're just like a street gang. Like it looks so cool. But yo, look at the stained glass mural Weekly Shonen Jump cover. You got the main dude himself right slapped on the cover. You got some of these series which I've heard that are getting canceled. I know this one is getting canceled to the bottom left. Kyoshi, I've heard it's doing pretty good. I gotta get into that series. Kagurabachi, new chapter is probably coming out. I've seen Sakamoto in the magic hunting one. I just haven't caught up. I kind of shelved that really. Sakamoto I'm caught up on, but it's kind of like at this point I'm just waiting for it to end. The note though, I didn't read this. Author note pending. So they're either. Oh, speak of, look, this is what I was talking about. TCB uses this regularly. It's so fire. I love this color page, man. There's either no author's note or it really is pending. We gotta wait for it either on Sunday or something. Cause that's crazy. You know what? I forgot. When there are moments where there are no notes, it's usually a fire chapter. I saw some names trending on Twitter, but I didn't want to click on them just, for a spoiler's sake. I saw Shanks trending. I saw Harold trending. I don't know what the context is. Like, obviously, Harold's going to make another appearance in this chapter since it's going to be an extension of the flashback, a continuation. But Shanks again? We didn't see much of him last chapter. You got to mention that he left Marijwa. But hold that thought. We getting full colors on some of these other Iraq's crewmates. Yo, that's fire. The streaks in his hair being blue, I'm surprised. He really has blue hair. And people are back on the train of thought. Look at Big Mom. Oh my. Anyway. Look at Stussy. Oh my god. Anyway. Look at Gloriosa. Yo, this color is so awesome. Anyway. I gotta focus. People, because of the blue streaks in his hair, people are on the same train of thought again. They're putting the theory back on, reviving it almost. That there could be some relation between Rox and Buggy, but I don't know. I think that would have been mentioned already, or like there's some real clear hints at it outside of just them looking similar because of the eyes. And okay, out of all the 4 new emperors for this final saga, Buggy and Blackbeard are the only ones that have their tongue just like sticking out, just hanging out, But I don't know. That's not enough, if I'm being honest. But it is an Oda thing to do, but it's just not enough. I don't know. You have Silver Axe. I'm forgetting his name. I'm a fraud. The dude sitting next to Big Mom. Bro, Big Mom looks so fire here. Oh my god. Kaido in the back thinking he nice. Come on, bro. Or is he looking at Shiki? Shiki's up there floating. Captain John counting his racks. Newgate, of course. The father of the bum himself. They're both bums, father and son, bro. I don't like Wangzi. I don't like him. And I forget this dude's name. Is he a fishman? I think he is. I forgot the fishman's name. I'm forgetting a lot of these names. This is the previous bomb fruit user. I forgot who he is. The name. I can only remember like Silver Axe, Captain John. Captain John is a well-known name at this point. Dawn something. And that's pretty much it. Has the tiger just chilling. A Rock's color page. Usually when we get color pages, I think the past few dozen color pages we have gotten has been Straw Hats only, hasn't it? This is the first time where we're not getting a Straw Hats color spread. That's interesting. Like Rox is really like that. This is the exception. Oda made the exception to just have it like this. And look at his sword, dude. Where did his sword go after God Valley? I know I'm yapping and I'm only on the color page, but where did his sword go? That is definitely a top. I forgot the high ranking of the. It's like a great sword, whatever they call it, the ranks. That is at the top. That's at the top along with wherever Roger's blade is, wherever. Well, we know where Whitebeard's weapon is. So we know where that is. That is up there. Up there, probably. I don't want to say Yoru. Yoru is the strongest blade. No, it has to be though. Yoru should be in like a different tier of its own. But like, yeah. Okay, this is why Shanks was trending. Okay, this is Scar Shanks. Yeah, 14 years ago, Gabon's house. This is when they were at that hot spring chatting with each other, right? Realm of the Sun. Just before the fateful massacre. Captain Roger has a son? Oh, we're getting into it. Oh my god. I was right. No, wait. I don't want to make any conclusions, but I feel like what they're about to discuss is going to be it. Shanks went to the Goa Kingdom to give the Nika fruit to Ace. It was never meant for Luffy, but Luffy, by some fate or whatever, ended up being the one to be Nika, had the new title of Joy Boy. Because Shanks probably thought it really was going to be Ace. He was searching for Ace. But he just happened to pull up on Windmill Village. You should have pulled up into the mountains. You would have found Ace. You would have found him. Or was Ace on the Goa Kingdom by then? Or that was when Garp brought him to the Goa Kingdom. I don't know. I forgot if he was already there or not. Roger has a son? Seems like it. Garp told me about him last time we crossed paths. The kid's done well to stay out of the Navy's clutches. How old was... Okay, not. Luffy at this time... Because he's 19 now. Yeah, Luffy was 5. And Ace is how many years older than Luffy? He's like 2 or 3 years older. So he's about 11, 12, 13. He's about that age. I think. I don't know. It's weird when I try to like think of the timeline and ages. The chapter's called I Have to Die now. Referring to Harold, yeah, but throw a curveball at me. It can be anybody, you know? Throw it. Just throw it at me, bro. 2-armed Shanks with the scar and everything. Wow, so basically, I have a little brother out there. He thought of Ace as his little brother. Oh, man. Shanks thought of Ace as his little brother. Now I'm thinking of the Paramount War. I'm thinking, how fast was he trying to pull up to Marineford to stop Ace's execution? Get out of my stream, bro. Get out of my stream. Go catch up. You don't belong here. What are you doing? Go catch up. You're still on Punk Hazard. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. If you're gone, you're gone. Because I'm about to start. This is the beginning of the chapter. But I want to see that perspective. Like, also I want to see how Shanks pulled up so fast. Because there's still the theory that if Shamrock is really good, but he decided to stay behind and be this double agent. Was it him who fought Kaido and Kaido confused Shanks with Shamrock, and then that's why Shanks got to Marineford so fast? Because he was already close. He was already close by. He was nearby. I would like to see that. I want to see his reaction to the fact that Ace was set to be executed. I wonder how he felt about that. He knew for a long time this was Roger's son. So I want to see that in him. What happened? What was the deal with that? Because by the time he pulled up, he was already dead. You know? You're thinking him as your own little brother because of your relationship already with the crew, Roger included and everything. What was your thoughts? What was your thoughts there? How are you feeling there? True, you and Buggy were always like our sons. Who knows? With Captain Rogers' blood flowing through him, this kid might just become king. Might become the pirate king of this new era, man. Oh, man. It's so tragic. Just what could have been. Ace was really set to be the sun god. It was always. It's like some. It almost feels like some time traveler went from the One Piece verse, went back in time, flipped the stone, flipped the rock, and instead of Ace being the one to inherit Nika and Joy Boy's will, he ended up getting the flame fruit instead, and then Luffy ended up getting the Nika fruit. It's so weird. It feels so weird because it feels like everything was made for Ace. Everything in this One Piece world was made for Ace, but out of some tragic fate, he never ended up being the one. He never did. Everybody was looking at him like he was going to be the next Pirate King. Even Whitebeard. Whitebeard never said it, but he did everything that he could to make Ace the king. And then meanwhile, Ace is like, no, I'm going to make Whitebeard the king. Like, no, he was doing all this for you. He was doing everything. Shanks pulled out to Goa Kingdom with the Nika fruit looking for him. That's so crazy. But even when he didn't have it, the hints that he was supposed to be the chosen one was always there when he's the user of the Logia flame fruit, when his final move is literally throwing the sun at Blackbeard. It was always supposed to be him, but it wasn't. It just wasn't. Luffy breaks that fate. Luffy's breaking fate that way. It's so funny. You know, the title's not hereditary, right? Come on. Besides, most burden with high expectations are failed to reach the top. That is kind of true. Is that so? I think things are more interesting that way. That's Shanks' laugh? Oh no, that's Gabon's laugh. Thunk. What do you mean thunk? Oh, is he jumping into... What's he doing? Meanwhile... Wait, what's happening? Oh! Just before they were having this talk as Harold is being possessed by Emu and about to get killed by his own royal guard. That is insane. They're involved in this too. They're close by. Look how close this is from OS Castle. Oh, they were so late. They were so close, but so late at the same time. Cause he's dead. He's dead. As soon as they hear anything, any commotion, he's dead. We got Loki's laugh. Wow, it's Loki. Or I mean Prince Loki. He's returned. Elder Yarul just arrived too. Yeah, now he's killing them all. Foyer of the audience chamber. Huh? Your Majesty, why did you do that? He was just chaining you as ordered. Why did I cut down that soldier? This is such a Riku situation right now. What am I? My body is moving on its own. Is it because of those orders? I'm simply forced to snuff out anyone in my way? Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. So I think now at this point, I don't think the Royal Guard, he must have ordered them to kill him. I think he ordered them to kill him. That's where I'm seeing this at the end of the chapter. He's gonna be like, yeah, all of you take your spears and just end it. Could it really be impossible to disobey? Is it messing with my thoughts too? Well, you're thinking on... It seems like you're thinking on your own right now. Will this last forever? Then the country will suffer as long as I live. This body of mine is a walking hazard. It'll be for nothing. It'll all be for nothing. The last 144 years of my life. You men, kill me now. I have to die now. Yes. He did order them. That's why. Kill me now. As if I'd ever let Elbaf be enslaved. Hurry before I'm completely taken over. Your Majesty, what are you saying? He cut somebody in half. Oh, okay, that's the helmet. That's the helmet. Oh, that's the helmet. I thought that was the bottom part of somebody's body. I was looking for the torso too. He just slashed somebody's helmet off. But he slashed him in the face. Look at that though. They're definitely dead. Old man, I'm back. And then when he opens the door, now they're all dead. I mean, now he's dead. They're all killing him. What the hell are you doing? And then Loki is... Oh, even... Oh! Yo, he's still not... I saw the other panel to the left. He's still not dead after that stabbing. I thought that was it. What the hell are you doing? Harold? It can't be. I really am immortal. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. No, what? I was wondering why he ate that. How did he die then? Wait, my theory. My prediction. Oh my god. My prediction. I could be wrong. I gotta look at the last parts of the previous streams. I think I said, what if Harold isn't actually dead? What if he's not actually dead? Because he has immortality. There's no way they can kill him unless Emu strips him away of this deep sea contract and by extension the immortality power. And there's a demonic portal in this castle. What if he just got transported out of there and they all just assumed that he died somehow that way? I don't know. But what if he's still alive? But he's just under the possession of Emu, because Emu still might need Harold. Harold is a strong giant. He has ancient giant blood in him. I really am immortal. I'm regenerating. Stop this. All of you run. Unless Loki killed him. Does Loki have any way to stop this regeneration? Because you need to put mass behind. You need to do some Roger Garp level feats in putting your mass into your hockey. Putting your very soul into your hockey. Can Loki do that? Probably. But I don't know. I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen this flashback. How am I supposed to die now? Someone help me. Oh, Shanks is there. I forgot. I was like, how are they gonna kill him? Oh, Shanks is there. Does Shanks and Gabon kill Harold? They're the only ones who I know definitely can pull off a mass attack. They're the only ones who I know that they can imbue their soul into their hockey and stop their regeneration. That they're the only two characters who I know. I forgot Shanks and Gabon are right around the corner. How did I forget that fast? I'm like, yo, what is Loki and Harold gonna do? No, hell no. Shanks is here. Shanks can definitely put a stop to this. I'll cut to the chase. Harold and I, we're both bound by... Both? What do you mean both? Wait, no, you don't have the same contract that he does. Right? Don't tell me. We're both bound by the most shallow pact of the... Oh, he didn't know... Okay, at this time, he didn't know Harold advanced his contract to Deep Sea. He didn't know he had Deep Sea yet. So he's still thinking they both have shallow. Okay, that makes sense. Of the Holy Land, to serve the individual they call the Great One. And Gabon knows about that for sure. This is just a shallow sea contract, mind you. But even then, when we're in range, we can't defy their orders. So even the shallow contract still has some manipulation powers behind it. That makes Shanks losing his arm so much more powerful. Because before, I didn't think the shallow mark had any telepathic link to it. Or telekinetic link to it. It does. It does. So if he's in range, if it's in range, then he'll be controlled. So I'm assuming the deep sea contract just has a stronger, more potent effect, and it has longer range. Like Emu's in the Holy Land right now. and he's controlling Harold. I don't think with the shallow sea contract, it's gonna be enough. You're close enough to actually control Shanks, so there's no way. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the range is still good enough to get Shanks. We can't defy orders. That's a curious power. Yeah, it meant we can only talk more plainly when we were away from the Holy Land. So when they were gone, then yeah, they that's so cool when they were. Because before he was like, I don't know who you are, you peasant scum, and now they're back on the seafloor, like, yo, what's good, my dude? Deputy. Oh, that was loud. Dapping each other up, you know? He's like, what's good, my dude? Yo, Harold. What's good, bro? Well, I don't. They can't dap each other up. Like maybe he could put his pinky out and he like daps that up or something. But you know, I knew it. You're from the Red Hair Pirates, aren't you? And they were already established. What like 5 years ago? They were already established, or I think it was 6 years. Harold would probably be happy to join the Knights of God if it helps Elbaf's membership bid, but if he agrees, then he'd have to enter a deeper covenant. Is that a problem? And yeah, wait, Gabon, you don't know that? I guess whatever's at the last island didn't include how Emu's powers work. Whatever's at Tell, they Joy Boy did not explain how to be Emu or like explain any of the powers behind his demon shenanigans. Oh, what did this panel? Yo, this dialogue is probably crazy. Hold on, look at this. The covenant of a full knight blesses them with inhumane strength and immortality. They're also granted the ability to travel vast distances by means of an abyss pentagram. In exchange, the Great One's voice can reach them anywhere. Okay, so that is the deep sea contract. So maybe the range is there is no range. No good enough range to control a shallow sea contract person. So disobedience becomes totally impossible even if you're far away, and that makes Shamrock a real tragedy if he truly does not really want to be a celestial dragon. He doesn't want to be that type of person, and he's playing double agent. That's a real tragedy. You know? Harold would be fully under their thumb. Harold would be fully under their thumb if he enters into a deeper covenant. Those guys have a boundless appetite for greed. I just can't see them just. I can't see them just ignoring their word ... from Gabon. I really don't think Harold should join. Gets cut off. They're hearing commotion. There we go. They're hearing hockey lightning. That must be Loki's. That must be Loki and Harold clashing. Yeah. The hammer of Loki. Knock it off, old man. What the hell is even going on here? How are you even breathing after all those stab wounds? Why are you trying to kill us? And where's the strength coming from? Yeah, you are getting doubled. You get double the strength. That's insane. What happened to you, Harold? Come back to your senses. Wait, is the sword that's pierced through his skull Harold's? Hold on. Yeah, it looks like it. I think that's it. All all guards report to the throne room now. He's gone mad. The king, we have to stop him. Did a fight break out? I bet Loki's up to no good again. That's how they blame him. Just that one comment right there just escalated to like, no, this is all Loki's doing. We must aid our king. Explain yourself, Harold. What happened? Elder Yarrow, what I've done is unforgivable. My sanity is slipping beyond my control. Please listen to me, Loki. Where is Hyrule in all this? Did he go back out to sea? Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here. Tell them about the guards I slayed. I know, let it be known that I repeatedly stained my hands trying to make Elbaf a member nation. Yeah, man. I saw the recent Dawn Dust video, I just want to mention, and it opened my mind a bit about Harold. What Harold was trying to do, what he was trying to do was a good thing. But he did it at the wrong time. He should have waited for Luffy to, start pirating, awaken Nika, all that. He should have waited. He only had, and what's so tragic is that he only had to wait about 14 more years. He only needed to wait, and that's so short for a giant. That's such a short amount of time for a giant. That's like a couple of months, It's like a couple of years. That's like 4 years. That's all you have to wait. It's so tragic, man. It's so tragic. That's literally all the time he had to wait until he could really open up the nation. This is why Wano still isn't opening up its borders, because it's not ready yet. He was trying to rush into that, even though all the major figures that could flip the world are gone. You were not supposed to do this early. So I agree with his actions, but I don't agree at the time in which he was trying to speed things up to get it done. Spread the word about how I was tricked and ended up in this miserable state. They wanted me to enslave our people as warriors for the government. What do you mean? How are you tricked? They never intended to honor my terms from the very start. My king? Elder Yarul, Loki must be the one to eat Elbaf's secret treasure. Please put a stop. I want to see what devil fruit this is. Please see to it. Because what kind of fruit is this that makes Loki feel like he's Joy Boy? Because isn't that what he said, right? Like he thinks that he's Joy Boy because of his power that he's been given, correct? I need to see what this is. What power is this that he really thinks he's the one? No one else can beat me with these godly powers. It was never my dream to see Elbaf subjugated by the government. I am the worst king in the history of Elbaf. You must kill me and take the throne, Loki. It seems like that didn't happen since he's back at the underworld. The realm of the dead, locked up. Seems like that didn't happen. Let Elbaf know what a disgrace of a king I was. Kill me and elevate yourself as a hero. So he refused to. I'm guessing Loki refused to do that, and he would rather stay the one who killed his father and is all to blame. He didn't want to ruin that reputation. I don't care about how I'm remembered. That's not important. The only thing that matters is securing Elbaf's future. Don't you see? Damn, Harold. You'd go that far. Spread page. I'm counting on you, Loki. You're the only one who can make things right. What's happening here? Did he knock his head back against the wall and crack it open? He did. That's how he got free. Whoa. He's back on his feet. He must have How did Relo live this? Cause I'm thinking he's getting ready to pierce his skull now. Like, watch this. All of them getting flown away. Helmets, shields getting cleaved in half. Is a criminal roaming the castle, sire? Seal the chamber doors. Right away, your majesty. What have you done? Stabbed through the neck? You're not the King Herald I knew. Indeed, that herald is gone. I am now the Great One's vassal. Is this mine being taken over now, or is that grade A acting? None of you will be allowed to escape. The truth of what happened here will die with you. Wait. Is this Emu? Is this Emu? Is this Emu or is he acting? That dude got squashed. Yeah, he's there. No, he's not acting here. I shall deliver this country into the hands of Lord Emu. If he's acting, that is something crazy to say. But I think this is possession. This has got to be full on, like, mental possession included along with the physical. Loki, hurry. Damn it. Why do I have to eat this devil fruit? Doesn't that mean that I give up the ability to ever swim? He didn't even want to do it, man. And why is the old man suddenly acting like he has a totally different personality? You won't be eating it, Loki. That fruit is mine. Maybe it is acting. No, he's... Wow! Wow! I don't see the rings around his eyes. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for rings around his eyes. And I thought this panel right here was it. I thought this was it right here, but no, it's not. So he's really acting. Really? You just told me to eat it, remember? You can't eat it. You can't eat it, Harold. It'll be the end of the world. Or I'm getting confused now. Is he or is he not? Loki, hurry. No matter what happens, we can't let him lay his hands on it. Yo! How did he live this? How did he live that, bro? You durable son of a bitch. Yo, you are durable, brother. That noggin. That noggin is crazy. Dude, his skull. I'm afraid I must return the legendary sword you gave me long ago. I need to eat the fruit and take up Ragnar. What does he mean, Ragnar? Am I forgetting something? Ragnarok. Nah. Like Ragnar with an IR instead of an AR. What's Ragnar? I won't let you. Woo! Here we go. They pulled up fast. Where did they come from? You don't even see them in the previous panel. They're here now. He has Is that Griffin? I can't tell. He must have switched swords. He was in the Holy Land, had a whole different blade. Now he switched to Griffin. And dual wielding axe. Come on, bro. Oh my god. Yo, look at them. This is so fire. Oh man. Oh shoot. Do they know how to put their mass into their? I'm sure Gabon probably does, right? It's been a long time. Roger must have told him how to do it, or he learned some other way on his own. And I'm sure Shanks has it. He's Shanks, bro. You're like, come on. The dude is Shanks. He has hockey comparable to Joy Boy, and that's another theory on its own where he's probably a descendant of Joy Boy, which is why I'm telling you, if Joy Boy gets his reveal and there's no longer a silhouette, and he has the same exact red hair, the gray like the same shading too, because not even Kid has the shading that Shanks has. If he has the same hair, that means that this red haired clan are descendants from Joy Boy. That would be insane. His Joy Boy's a Buccaneer, right? So like, how far has that blood been diluted to where it's reached um like regular humans? Like Shanks has like some dormant Buccaneer blood in him. That's why he has some crazy hockey, similar to Joy Boy. But that's just a theory. Gabon, is that you? I wonder if they used the attack. I can't tell. There's no lightning or nothing. There's no hockey. What happened to you? Don't worry, my helmet saved me? How? What do you mean your helmet saved? There's a freaking sword in your skull. What are you talking about? Please stop, Harold. You can't let him catch Loki. Please. I read that like there's a comma after stop. Please stop, Harold. You can't let him catch Loki. No matter how you slice it, we've landed ourselves in a real pinch. Harold, open your eyes. Look at what you're doing. Hey, Shanks. This immortality thing isn't half bad. I truly feel superior now. Damn it. Is there no way to free him from having to follow these orders? Hold on. Loki was mad at Shanks for locking him up in a realm of the dead. Was it this very same day that he did it? 14 years ago? Why did he do it then? He knows that Harold is... Okay, he doesn't know that Harold's putting on this front, but from his perspective, Harold's gone mad and Loki was trying to stop him. Why would Shanks lock Loki up for that when it was Harold being the one doing all this, causing this massacre? This is the forbidden devil fruit passed down within Elba. Passed down? Look, this thing was passed down for generations? What kind of fruit is this? This thing better be crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? A Mjolnir? Oh, the hammer. I didn't read this. Alright, clink clinks. The hammer was reacting to somebody entering the room. It's trying to protect the devil fruit. That's wild. What is this thing? 1169, bro. That was cool. No break, of course. I'm forgetting if the hammer that Loki already owns and has been using is Mjolnir, or if this hammer... Oh, no, this is Ragnar. Okay. That's right. Harold did say that. So I wonder if this is Mjolnir, then. Dang, does Loki end up wielding two hammers? Because I don't think we see that in the present. So I wonder what this hammer... Where this hammer has been. In the present. That's wild, bro. The fact that... That's funny, too. The fact... I was expecting him to open up the chest and we get to see a glimpse at what it is. See what the name of it is. No, this hammer throws the cliffhanger at us. That is so funny. It's like, nope, you don't get to see it yet. You gotta wait until next week. Like, yo, screw you. Get out of here. Get this hammer out of here. I'm trying to see a devil fruit. But we can wait. I can wait at least. Crazy chapter, man. No note too. Like I knew it was gonna be some gas. I knew no note. Weekly Shonen Jump page with the stained glass panes. A rocks color page. Like no note. I knew this was gonna be gas. I knew it. I'm sure the next one's gonna be even crazier too. We get to see why everything occurred the way it did. Because I'm still wondering once again, why did Shanks end up fighting Loki and locking him up in the realm of the dead when it was clear that Harold was like killing them? And also nuance there because they don't even know Harold's putting on an act right now because he like he can't control himself at this point. There's no reason to be like, oh, I'm getting controlled by this guy. It's like, no, you know what? Screw my reputation. I'm gonna just throw it all away and do the biggest villain performance ever. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna make my son the true hero and put him on the throne. But he doesn't end up sitting on it. He doesn't end up sitting on the throne. So I need to see why that's the case. Some of the royal guards survived, right? Like they knew what Harold was doing that whole time. Why was Loki still imprisoned? I'm expecting these questions to be answered next week, but that's gonna be it. A little short stream. I kind of got through that quicker than I usually do. Don't got too many thoughts to give. Because I really did just like speed blitz the predictions just there. But alright.